Hi, Professor Rage here, and today we're going to be looking at some spooky ghost videos and try to figure out how these videos could be faked. Now, I'm not going to say that these videos are in fact fake. We're going to try to come up with some ideas on how they could be if they were. And today we're going to be taking a look at some clips that are a part of a Nuke's Top 5 video. So sit back, relax, grab a snack, hit that sub button, and let's dive right into it. Alright, so this is the top 10 scariest ghost videos of the month by Nuke's Top 5. I've seen this once before. We're going to watch it again. And, yeah, we're going to try to see what kind of shenanigans are going on behind the scenes with some of these. If there are none, fuck, well. Here we go. Let's get into it.
Tunnel vision. This next video was sent in to popular Japanese ghost hunting team Clip Store by a man who claims that the footage was recorded by his now deceased older brother. The man says that his brother was a big fan of the paranormal and often spent his free time exploring well-known ghost spots in Japan. So one day his brother decides to film an allegedly haunted tunnel somewhere in Fukuoka Prefecture, Japan. He has an encounter that is absolutely terrifying.
Oh, so spooky.
Did you see it?
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
After the man hears a creepy, unexplained voice coming from right behind him, he quickly spins around to see an ominous...
Alright, let's take a look at this real quick. I'm not gonna lie, that looks like a cardboard cutout. Again, this could be a trick with editing. This could be some computer stuff. You're probably gonna hear that answer a lot from me. Cheeky editing. I mean, you could do a lot with a video editor. It's not hard. I don't know whether I believe it or not. That just doesn't... The edges are too smooth. I mean, that's a goddamn straight line, for Christ's sakes. You don't see that often. I'm no ghost expert, but, like, dude, that's a perfectly straight line. So I'm gonna... This could be a cardboard cutout. So I'm thinking. I mean, honestly, look at it. It could be real. I mean, I doubt it. Most of these aren't. Alright, let's see what the next ones are.
Let me know.
What do you guys think? That one, I don't know. I'm going to go on a limb. Go out on a limb and say that's most likely a cardboard cutout. That paired with some tricky editing. That's how it could be faked. But what do you guys think? And again, saying that somebody died, it's like... Normally you can find records of that stuff. So one of my viewers can possibly link some kind of story or something in the comments below, like a source that kind of confirms this actually happened. That'd be dope. But let's see what the next one is.
The Viaduct Tavern. Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations recently investigated the notoriously haunted Viaduct Tavern in London. The viaduct has been around for hundreds of years and was built just a few yards away from the site of the infamous old Newgate prison, where thousands of criminals were executed. The tavern's third floor was once a brothel where a lady of the night named Kate tragically lost her life. With such a long and dark history, it's no wonder that over the years landlords, workers, and even visitors have witnessed terrifying paranormal activity. Nevertheless, the tavern has become a very popular local historical pub. The Ghost Tech team sets up several static cameras and begin their investigation on the third floor, where most of the supernatural activity has been witnessed. It doesn't take long before the three investigators start to hear very strange sounds coming from the floor right above their heads.
Again, footsteps. This could all be clever editing. Honestly, there could be somebody upstairs walking around. They're downstairs recording it. We can't see it because we can't see, we're not there. There could be somebody upstairs and they could just kind of cut away. You never know with this stuff. It's always very sketchy. That's why ghost hunting is one of the hardest things, or ghosts are one of the hardest things to prove. It's because, like, you can do so much with editing. And like, yeah, there could be somebody upstairs. We can't see that. We have no idea.
There was a few footsteps on the floor above us. As I stand on the stairs to the full floor, I hear footsteps above me on the floor.
Okay, see, this right here, this is an interesting trick here, too. How do we know that this is at the exact moment? They're just saying it is. I mean, by all means, it actually could be. But, again, we weren't here. We don't know for sure that this just isn't a clip from a different time and they superimpose the footstep audio on there. But let's see what happens. I could be completely off and this could not be related to the footsteps at all.
Boards. Here is the audio taken from Static Cam 5.
Okay, it is the audio. So yeah, again, this could just be a completely different clip with nobody in there with the audio imposed in there.
Which is located up on the fourth floor.
Again, because of editing and how it is, the viewer is basically tricked into believing whatever they say. They could be saying something and could be lying out their ass. Now, I'm not saying they are, but I'm saying it's a possibility. Okay, we can hear his audio as well. So there probably was something recording audio up there. But in terms of the clip, we don't know. We can't see anything on screen here that suggests this is at the exact same time all that happened. The audio could have just been thrown right on there on this clip, and we wouldn't be any the wiser.
The creepy sound of someone walking can be heard on the fourth floor of the Viaduct Tavern. The Ghost Tech team believes that they might be making contact with the spirit of Kate, the lady of the night that tragically passed away there long ago. Jeff, Phil, and Mark head up to the fourth floor to do a spirit box session, and what happens next is downright creepy.
If I knew your full name, I could look in the newspapers, the old newspapers, and find out what happened to the person that did that terrible thing to you. That's all I need from you, is your surname.
It's too dark to see anything, man.
So if I hold this out...
How do we know you don't have a friend running around in there?
Yeah. What would be cool?
Something's in that room. It just went past the window and I've got it on film. Something went across that window.
Kate?
While asking questions, Jeff captures a dark figure quickly moving in front of a window, not once, but twice. Jeff immediately alerts the team of what he's captured, but they can't find any explanation for the bizarre encounter. And that isn't the only time the team...
Okay, so let's go back to that real quick. Take a look here.
Yeah. What would be cool?
Oh, no, back a little
full
further.
Name, the old newspapers, and find out what happened to the person that did that terrible thing to you. That's all I need from you.
Okay, so we didn't hear any. We would have heard some sounds if somebody was actually moving in there, but again, could be some audio fuckery. Could just be somebody throwing fucking something in front of the camera. It could be a number of things. And that's one of the biggest issues with ghost videos and like ghost hunting and all that. Is like there's just as many possibilities for hoaxing as there is for real stuff. So it's like you really can't trust what you see. It's just like it's one of those things, like, if you want to go ghost hunting, you want to find proof of ghosts, it's like, it's something you have to do in person, because nothing on video can ever be confirmed to not be fake.
Is your surname. So if I hold this out...
Guys?
Yeah? Yeah.
Let's get back to where we were.
The three investigators begin to hear strange disembodied voices, and then this happens.
Jesus.
Oh, so spooky. There was a noise. A loud music.
Okay.
There was so much stood right by me then. Oh, hang on a minute. is the clearest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, calm down.
He doesn't
Mark
sound that
nearly
mad
jumps out of
though.
his skin as he sees someone standing right next to him. But when they look, there's no one there. However, when the ghost team reviews their recorded footage later, they realize that Mark actually did capture what he saw on camera.
Oh yeah?
Now, it can only be seen for a split second when slowing down the footage, but as Mark spins around, the unexplained face of someone.
I don't know, man. That kind of looks like a inanimate object. But hey, I wasn't there, so I'm not sure. Again, guys, what do you think? I mean, there's definitely a shadow there. Light source seems to be coming from this direction, so yeah, it would make sense that there's a shadow here.
Can be seen standing right next to him.
But I
So
can't
could
make
this
it.
be the ghost of Kate?
I can't make out any details there. So that doesn't look like a face. Honestly, it looks like the top of a railing.
The lady of the night who tragically lost her life inside the tavern? Or could it be the spirits of prisoners who were executed where the tavern now stands? You decide. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. Encanto. Ghost Hunter Idol from the YouTube channel Ghost23 sets out to explore a remote waterfall in the middle of nowhere and surrounded by tall mountains. Idol has been told that the waterfall is haunted by an environmental spirit known as an Encanto, a mythical being that has the ability to appear in human form. Idol is completely alone as he makes the difficult climb up the waterfall with nothing but a camera. The sun is setting fast, and with very little daylight left, Idol captures something truly chilling.
Okay, right there. That definitely is a person. I've seen this clip. It's pretty interesting. I have ideas. Most of them, though, are not easy to pull off, especially with a low budget. This could just be somebody, but let's take a look at the footage, see if maybe, like, I missed some stuff from the first time I viewed this. So we're going to continue on and see what happens. That's definitely creepy. Like, the footage is creepy.
Sino ka po? Sino ka? Sino ka?
100% though is definitely a person.
Sino ka?
Hold up. Now I could be wrong, but I swear to God I see some pixelation going on around him. Oh shit. Maybe I was mistaken. But whoever that was just blended seamlessly into the brush. And the way it looks.
Sino ka po?
Let's take a look again. There's something kind of compelling about this.
Sino ka?
Just steps to the side, almost at like a 90-degree angle. Again, it's really hard to tell because of the lighting. I wish the guy would pan over to the left a little bit more so we can see like how steep this is. There could be a cave there. We won't know because of the lighting. But yeah, just looking at that, he could have gone that direction. But it doesn't look like he went in that direction. It looks like he went in this direction, which by the looks of it is just straight up. So that one's pretty good. That's a pretty solid clip. The only logical explanation I can come up with here is clever editing and CG. However, based on the budget and the look of this video, I'd have to see the rest of this dude's channel, but I don't know if he could pull this off. He might be able to. This one's pretty good. That one's convincing. You can see it's just a cliff straight up. I know I'm supposed to try to figure out how, like...
A mysterious figure appears to be watching Idol.
God damn it, Nuke, I'm trying to talk. Sorry. But, yeah, that one's difficult. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is CG. I mean, there's some minor pixelation going on around him that doesn't kind of add up, but yeah, the only thing I can think of is CG here, or just weird editing.
He's exploring and recording footage of the waterfall. The person
But there is
then
definitely a
just
dude
walks
there.
away, disappearing into thin air. Now, there is nowhere for this figure to have disappeared to. as there is a steep drop below and a tall, unclimbable cliff above. Idol is baffled and confused by what he just saw and can't find anywhere that the mysterious being could have went. It's almost as if it walked right into the waterfalls surrounding the mountain. So could this be the Encanto that is said to appear at the waterfall? Or something else? Tell me what you think. A cry for help. This next video is a bit of a mystery, as it was reposted to TikTok without a source or information. The video shows CCTV footage.
Alright, first of all, it's TikTok, so there's a lot of ghost videos on TikTok, and TikTok is full of people seeking attention, so you see anything on TikTok, automatically disregard it, but let's see what Nuke has in store for us here.
Footage of a young girl as she walks around her home. What happens next is like something from a nightmare.
Okay, we have a door. Oh, it closed by itself. Doors closing by themselves, things moving, could always be the work of fishing line. Fishing line is incredibly hard to see on film, especially if it's low quality film. They make that shit real thin, so it like doesn't even cast a shadow. Alright, lights flickering, creepy. Hold up, real quick. Okay, never mind. I remember the first time I watched this, I remember seeing this here. And it looks like something's blown here before. So that might be something to keep in mind. These people might need to buy a, not buy, but get an electrician. Because it looks like there's been like some burning going on there. Alright, lights are off. Where are they? Oh, they're off again. Okay, we see a shadow figure here. Creepy. But this one's easily faked. That could easily be CG. What convinces me in CG is look how this thing disappears, how it dissipates. Just bam. And for like a split second, just a split second. See if I can get just the right moment here. Ah, no, it's really hard. There is like a split second you can... God damn it, every time I try to talk. Anyway, yeah, so there is a point in the video where you can almost see like the leftover outline.
Startling the young girl as she rushes for the door, but the door won't open. As she slams on the doorway, crying out for help, an ominous dark shape can be seen slowly moving towards her. One dark edge.
Yeah, I'm gonna call CG on that one.
Almost like an arm ready to grab her.
If not CG, editing.
Someone, presumably her brother, comes to her rescue.
It's just the way it disappears so rapidly like that, though. It's just, it doesn't just fade out, it just poofs.
Stephen Kerner is out on a drive through the countryside of Minnesota when he spots something very odd.
Okay, this one, I've seen this one. This is just weird. I wouldn't say there's anything paranormal about this.
Oh boy.
It's just weird.
What, Well, that ain't good.
Now here's a problem, like, rails are very heavily regulated, and a rogue train like that is not good. Somebody would have to stop this, because this can actually cause a lot of problems.
Don't know who's running that, but... I mean, yeah. Okay.
Okay, real quick. Right here. That's just a chair. But you'll see what I mean here in a second.
Empty train car
why I drew attention to that.
Slowly moves along the track, even though no one is driving it. Stephen is a little confused by what he just witnessed, but he just shrugs it off and drives away. But after posting his bizarre encounter on TikTok, someone spots something that Stephen didn't see.
Somebody is seeing shit that they want to see.
I mean, yeah.
Rather than
Okay.
taking an objective look at something.
Please tell me I'm not the only one who saw that. This thing. Right here.
There's nothing about that. When you actually watch the video and it's actually playing, you can tell that's just the other side of the cart there. It's another bench. That's all that is, with a little something else in the background. There's no face there.
What the f*** is that?
Viewers are freaked out when they see an odd pale figure seemingly hanging out of the back of the train. Many believe the tiny locomotive to be a ghost train, and some believe that the train might be haunted by a spirit, and others just think it's a very odd occurrence.
See, right here, you can clearly see that's just the other side, like another part of the bench.
Paired with pareidolia. But what do you think this is?
Yeah, I don't think that's
Let me
anything,
know
to be honest.
down
It's
in the
just a weird
comments.
fucking rogue train. That's it.
A rough ride. TikTok user Jose Castillo and his friends often mountain bike after work on
That's another thing too. It's like with a lot of ghost videos, a lot of it, there are a good many there where there's actually absolutely nothing going on. And like if you pay attention, like a lot of it's just wishful thinking, wishing they're seeing something there that's not there. It's the brain does this thing where it can, like, our brains are hardwired to see faces in places where there's not faces. It's the way our brains work. And a lot of times people will see faces when there's nothing there that is a face. It's the way our brain works. So carrying on.
some wooded trails near the city of Oaxaca, Mexico. One evening after dark, Jose and his friends go out on a trail that they've taken many times before. But this time, things take a terrifying turn. Jose's GoPro camera is recording when something happens that still gives him chills to this day.
Okay, I missed it. What happened?
Jose
I
and his
was
friends
doing
go out
something.
on a trail that they've taken many times before. But this time, things take a terrifying turn. Jose's GoPro camera is recording when something happens that still gives him chills to this day.
Okay, I saw a tree. I saw
you
a
see
tree.
Someone or something appears out of nowhere, and Jose barely manages to swerve. Go out on a trail that a terrifying turn.
Alright, let's see.
Jose's GoPro camera is recording when something happens that still gives him chills to this day.
Alright, let's see if we can see the exact moment it appears. We didn't, dude. I think that's just a tree, man.
Did you see it? Someone or something appears out of nowhere, and Jose barely manages to swerve around it. When slowed down and paused, the figure appears to be cloaked, wearing a veil that's translucent enough that you can see what looks like a face.
I don't know about that one.
Disturbing face. Many viewers of Jose's TikTok believe that he captured the infamous weeping woman, La Llorona, a vengeful spirit of Mexican lore that mourns the loss of her children.
I'm gonna call shenanigans.
What do you think this is?
I think it's a tree trunk.
Let me know. Exploration gone wrong. Two friends decide to explore an abandoned industrial park at an undisclosed location in China. The site has been abandoned for over 3 years, and most of the entrances have been locked shut to prevent intruders and squatters. But this doesn't stop the two explorers as they manage to find a way inside. Okay. They start to explore the construction floor by floor. That's when they spot something absolutely unnerving.
Oh, did you see it? Alright, let's see if we can find any evidence of clever jump cuts. Right there. Let's go back. Take a nice look at this. Okay, there doesn't seem to be any overlap here. That definitely seems to be in front. I see feet there, so that's definitely something. The angle looks a little odd, but let's take a look for odd jump cuts. That seems pretty smooth. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys, the eagle-eyed viewers, to see if you can spot any evidence of a jump cut.
So did they accidentally capture a paranormal event? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Next creepy video, 2 police officers are alerted by an
This one's pretty cool.
Airbnb homeowner who suspects someone has broken into her house.
How's it going? What seems to be the problem?
I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door is open. I think somebody broke in.
The homeowner says the house should be empty, but is worried that an intruder might be inside. The 2 officers make their way into the house as their body cameras record the...
Okay, real quick, this one, again, if this is police cam footage, this should be publicly available. If anybody can find this actual footage and link it directly to a legitimate source, please do that. Let's keep watching.
The entire incident.
Police! If anyone's here, make yourself known.
One of the officers is checking out the downstairs bedroom, and this is when things start to get weird.
Ooh, spooky bang.
Anyone inside?
A loud bang can be heard, and at the same time, strange interference comes through the radio. The officer now heads upstairs, and his body cam starts to experience strange video glitches.
Okay, that's a little sussy. So another thing with this video, like, I want to see a legit source, like, where this actually comes from. Again, if it's police body cam footage, it should be publicly available.
What happens next is downright
I'll
chilling.
tell you when we get there why it kind of throws me off.
Police!
Okay, first of all, like, the guy's got his gun out. It could be a taser. I don't know if cops do sweeping clears of homes like this with their guns out like this. If anything, I'd think it'd rather be a taser. It could be different state to state. There's a bunch of different laws. Generally, I don't think a police would want to shoot first and ask questions later, though. They have a taser that incapacitate anybody who could be hiding. But again, we can't see if that's an actual gun or if that is in fact a taser, so let's see.
Anyone inside, make yourself known.
Now, the static acting up could be a mask for a jump cut. As I said, though, this could easily be disproven if we just can't find the source of this video. However, if we do find the source of this video, and it's legit, that's actually pretty compelling. It's just weird that every time a door starts open by itself, and he starts approaching it, the screen fizzes out and it jumps. So I'm wondering if this is fake, and it's using the glitches as a way to mask the jump cuts. But there again, you know, if we can just find the legitimate body cam footage, and it's exactly like this, then shit. You know? Carrying on.
Downstairs clear.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, we're good.
An odd intruder. A woman in Jamaica steps outside to retrieve something from her car.
It's TikTok.
But she doesn't know that an absolutely
That automatically throws me
is
off.
about to occur.
Okay, I see fog.
As the woman exits her house and walks towards her car, we can see some strange translucent shape.
Okay, we see this a lot with CCTV footage. I'm not really sure how this works, but we see this way too often for it to be legit.
Charge out of the woods near her house and run right inside the front door. Now, whatever this is does not seem to be any kind of compression glitch. The woman
Problem is it's TikTok, and that automatically makes it less believable. And again, that's something we see all the time on CCTV footage. It's like, it's always those weird translucent figures that just run, and they appear transparent.
in the video is perfectly clear. And also the figure approaches the light and still remains an odd, indistinguishable mist. But is it supernatural? And if
I don't
not,
think so.
just what is this?
That one I believe there
As
is
always,
shenanigans, just
I
mainly
leave it
because
to
it's on
you
TikTok.
to decide.
Alright, so I decided to cut this last clip from the video so you guys could head over to the Nuke's channel, watch the full video, come up with your own thoughts and conclusions and all that. Come back here, leave a comment on what your guys' thoughts are. Thank you guys so much for watching, I appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.